All right, to kick off this new setup that I got here, I think I am going to make a banana cheesecake smoothie. And whoever invented this was a complete genius because it is so delicious and so nutritious. I love making this thing. And I'm going to make it today because I want to have kind of a dessert smoothie to go with my coffee. And let's do it in the new setup. And I'm gonna just make it in the 20-ounce Vitamix cup. And so let's get going. Now my scale has been kind of acting up a little bit because the batteries in it are really, really low. So let's hope it doesn't mess up. But I'm just gonna do a whole entire serving. I see 340 calories and virtually no fat. Just sugars from bananas and some honey. And 21 grams protein from the dairy. So let's do it. All right, we are detected. Bam. All right. Detect the cup. Skim milk. All right, now that's kind of the caveat here. My calories are going to be a little bit off because I don't have skim milk. I have this here, coconut almond milk from the Silk brand. This is not real almond milk nor coconut milk. They use like probably 5% of almonds and 5% of coconut milk. And the rest is just water and probably guar gum or something like that. Gellan gum and locust bean gum. Yeah, another little natural flavor. So basically that's just the way they thicken it, which is, hey, whatever. It gets me the 35 calories a cup, so yeah. But don't expect the same nutrition and whatnot. Don't think it's real almond milk or real coconut milk. It's not. It's basically almond and coconut flavored water. But I have it. And it tastes good. It's okay if you can get it cheap enough. So vanilla extract. Bam. What's next? The cottage cheese. So this is where the cheesecake part of it comes in. Just gonna go ahead and get my spatula. This is the Vitamix spatula. I gotta mix up this cottage cheese and water a little bit because they do separate. All right, this is gonna take 150 grams. Now you gotta be careful. This is intended to be loaded in a regular container like these two. So loading it in a cup, you have to be kind of careful with it because this stuff will, just dropping it in will make it splash all over the place. Not fun. So just be careful because I've splashed it in my face and in my eyes and it was not fun. So that's our cottage cheese. Honey. Put some honey in there. Get my little bear, my honey bear. Put a little bit in there. Okay, that's about as much as I put in there. And I like mine very, very sweet. So the remainder is just going to be stevia, but it's not going to be counted against the calories. So we're just going to go ahead and kind of cheat with that a little bit. 1.5 bananas. This is about 175 grams. Now I don't have fresh bananas. If you're doing this in a container, I would highly recommend you use fresh bananas or at least half fresh, half frozen, or some way to heat up the banana, the frozen banana, because this is gonna, if you're trying to do this in the S50, it's gonna tax the S50 pretty good because I did trip it out one time. Luckily, it was right at the end of the blend, so I did trip out the S50 doing that. Let's see if I can get that last piece in there. Yep. So it's 160 calories worth. Okay. And then it is time to blend. So, in this case, I'm not going to use the S50 because I want to use my full-size machine. So we're going to go ahead and use a personal cup adapter. Personal cup adapter. Okay, so since we're going to add some other things here, I have frozen banana, so I'm not going to use the... Actually, yeah, I am. I'm going to use a little bit of the xanthan gum because I kind of want to demonstrate how you can kind of jump in and out of the app a little bit. And like I said, this is going to tax the machine a little bit. So at this stage, I'm going to add my stevia or whatever sweetener you want to use. If you want to add more sugar, be my guest. But I like to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons. I like it very, very sweet, so I'm putting 3 tablespoons worth of stevia. It's 0 calorie. I can do whatever I want with it without issue. And no, they don't cause cancer, none of that kind of crap. That's just an internet myth. Now, another trick about the gasket. Some people complain about the gasket leaking, and since I haven't used my personal cup adapter in a while, what you do is just wet your finger and you just do that on the rim, and that lubricates the seal so it doesn't bulge out. And then the xanthan gum. Okay, so now we're just going to go ahead and kind of just press the home button just to beam out of the app for a second. And now you can see that on the scale here, it's no longer saying whatever the app was saying. It actually reverts back to its standard operation. So now I can say that I can see that I can add about 1.5 to 1.5 grams of the xanthan gum, and that's gonna make, the purpose of it is to make it very thick, like a malt shop would. So now I'm gonna go back into the app, and it's just gonna go right back to where we left off. So that's a nifty thing. So we're gonna take that off there and put the cup adapter on. It gives it a very malt shop type of texture to it, and because it's a soluble fiber type deal, it's gonna give you a good stomach stretch, and the stomach stretch is gonna keep you from feeling hungry, and then the protein that's in there is gonna keep you from being hungry again. So that's satiation and satiety, and that's what is very good about this smoothie, and using like things like xanthan gum and all that. So we're not going to use the 48 ounce here. We're going to put it to the side, and we're going to get this here personal cup adapter going. So see, if I had loaded this the way it should be in a personal cup, the bananas would be on the top here pushing everything down. So it's going to be a little bit tougher because actually this is the opposite loading. But if you're going to use a carafe, like one of these regular containers, then this loading would be fine. All right, so let's do it. It says 50 seconds. It's probably not even going to be that long. So let's do it. If I can get it. Okay, reset. See, this is what I'm talking about, proper loading. Usually this doesn't happen, but all you gotta do is just kind of tap it and see if you can get it to bite. Yeah, these frozen bananas are pretty good. cup adapter is actually really, really loud in this case. Because the mixture is so thick that the blade really has to work against the all the mixture in there. But it's going to be very, very, very thick. Very thick. And this is guaranteed going to keep you full. It's going to make you full and keep you full for a long period of time. It's guaranteed. So what I'm going to do is get my straw. And I'm going to get me a nice thick smoothie straw here, and I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. And that's it. That is our inaugural launch to this new setup. And you can see it was 346 calories on the dot, 61 grams of carbs, 21 grams of protein, pretty much exactly what the nutrition in the beginning was. That's actually really, really hard to do. So that's actually pretty cool. So yeah, I can also pour it in the cup, whatever. That's what this recipe is basically made for. And that's it. I'm just gonna click finished. And that is gonna be it. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this, followed by a nice coffee, and that's it. Enjoy your day.